Hello and welcome to episode 5 of RotaryWorld, and today we are going to be doing some blood magic. So blood magic is a mod centered around blood and magic. Basically everyone in the world has blood, all living creatures, and then you can use that blood to do cool stuff. For example, I have my sword here which does 12 attack damage, I think. Yeah, it's pretty OP, and it uses blood to attack. So today we're gonna try to automate the production of blood, so that we can get the bound armor from Blood Arsenal, which is a blood magic add-on. We're trying to get this armor here, the life imbued armor, because basically I think it'll be using blood all the time, and then I don't want to die, because if once my personal net worth over here, I've got close to 50,000 blood life points in it. Because once my personal network runs out, then it'll start attacking me to get blood. So every time I take damage with the armor, I'm pretty sure it'll like steal blood from my network. It'll take my blood to protect me. So we're gonna be setting up a ritual below here, to try to murder creatures to get us blood. Right now I'm planning on getting a skeleton spawner because I found one near the base, but I'm not sure if it'll be fast enough. You see, I was planning on using this machine called the boring machine from RotaryCraft to try to get the spawner to try to break it, and because once we I didn't put the slow touch book on it, that would have been pretty bad if I started without it. But once I put the slow touch book on here, then put some ethanol into this gasoline engine here, then it will break the spawner for me, and then I can put that. Because basically what the ritual does is that it kills nearby living entities, and then it steals their blood and puts them into my blood altar. However, the problem that I currently have is that this ritual binder, or I don't know what it's called, the ritual diviner here, it's not good enough to start the ritual, because right now you can see that only a few of the stones have colors on them. These ones are supposed to have like weird colors and stuff, like these ones here. So basically I need a higher tier diviner for this. So for that, I need this one, but then the problem with that is that I need a tier 4 blood altar. My altar is only tier 3, so then I need to upgrade it. To get to the tier 4 altar, I need another ring of stone around my existing rings, the fancy bloodstone. But then the other thing that I need is that bloodstone brick there. Luckily, that is pretty cheap, because right now it uses these weak blood shards, but whenever I kill something with my bound blade, it gives me the blood shards sometimes, so I've got like stacks of that. The part that I don't like is that it's grindy to like go put all the stone, because I need to turn it into this. I need to make this blood rune, and also I'm gonna be making rune of sacrifices here, so that basically when I kill something, when the ritual kills something, it'll give me more blood than it normally does. Right now I have these rune of self-sacrifices here, so that when I stab myself to get blood, which is what I'm currently doing, then it'll get more blood than normal. So you can see it's at 220% self-sacrifice, so that's pretty nice. So I need to make some of those. I need to make some rune of sacrifices and rituals, blood runes over here. At the same time, I might make this energy bazooka here, because this one needs a tier 4 orb, I believe. Nope, I'm wrong, that needs tier 5, I think, so not yet. But I'll go craft the rest of these blood runes here, and then I'll be back. Well, I'm waiting for some stone to smelt to use to craft all of these runes here. I thought I would show the stuff that I already have. So there is a divination sigil, which shows how much blood I have. I've got this air sigil, which basically just like tosses me around. And it's useful because my jetpack here is winged. So I glide like an elytra. So this is basically like rockets and an elytra right now. The main thing that I have is the bound blade here, which if I shift right click to activate, I can go kill things, which is pretty good. Then I think one of the cooler things that I have is this energy blaster here. I'll use this later on to upgrade to the energy bazooka, which I'm not sure what it does, but I'm sure it'll be pretty cool. Right now, this does, I'm not sure how much damage per shot, or 12 damage I guess, but it's a pretty powerful ranged weapon. If I find a chicken to test it on here. Oh, this was the invincible chicken from last episode. Can I... Oh! This energy blaster is OP. It just murdered an invincible chicken. So yeah, I've got some of the blood runes here. I need to craft more, and then I'll be back. You see, I'm about to put the last bloodstone brick on right now. You can see in chat it's a tier 3 altar. If I right click that there, if I right click that there, if I right click there, I got it. Easy. So now you can see that it's a tier 4 altar, and it's pretty cool. Another thing you can see is that the sacrifice is at 180%. That's because I crafted runes of sacrifice at the same time while I was making the other runes, because that'll be useful. So now I should be able to make the next tier of the divining rod, the ritual of this. So we need some slate, which just needs a lot of blood. And then we need these elemental inscription tools, which just need block of coals. You can see in the recipe here for the demonic slate, it needs 15,000 LP, but right now the capacity is only 14,000 LP. So what I'm using is this purplicious cowpet over here. It basically gives me regen. It doesn't give me the effect, but it'll regenerate my health and it'll use diamond nuggets. So far it's not actually using any diamond nuggets, so I don't know if it's broken or anything, or maybe it's just really cheap to use. So I've got the third tier here, the imbued slate, and then I need to turn it into the demonic slate here. So I need 2 of these, and I'll just be back once those are crafted. Ooh, let's see, does it work now that I've got the fancy diviner? Yes, it does. Well, it's kind of slow. Is that eating at my LP? No, it's not eating my LP. Okay, that's good. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. I don't know if I need to move it up a block, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks away. Okay, I think the range is 6 blocks upwards to be to the blood altar. And then I need to use this activation crystal to activate it. But for now, the next thing that we're gonna do is try to get the spawner. Okay, so I have all the ethanol crystals I currently have. My setup's kind of jammed because of something that I'll explain next episode. Basically the piping isn't working. So this is all I have for now. So I remember the Silk Touch book this time, which is good. So I can just right click it and then it'll go onto the boring machine. Okay, that's good. Then I'm using a 4-to-1 gearbox. I need at least, I'm gonna do 512 torque. So it's set so that it'll dig 1 block ahead. So I'll go here and here. Then let's go here, put it in, and stand out the way. We're just gonna do 3 crystals because that's all we should need. It'll work. We just have to wait 20 seconds, and then you'll see what happens. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, it dug up that huge area. We're only digging 1 block out, but it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I've got Soul Touch. That's yeah. Once we've got the ethanol setup fixed, then we may just create a boring machine thing, automate this kind of setup, but that's for later on. Oh, I think I didn't even use up 2 of these. Yeah, I could have only put in 1 and that would have been fine. Oh well. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. We've got the spawner now, which is really, really cool. So I guess we can go back up to check it. I wonder how we get the book off it. Doesn't matter because we're going to be using something like that later on anyway. I was just clearing up the area underneath here and I realized something painstakingly obvious yet pretty bad. So with the normal mob spawner, it only spawn mobs when players are like within a certain range of the actual spawner. So if I'm elsewhere, that means that my armor won't actually get charged even if I have this chunk loaded. So that means that I need another way to spawn mobs for it to kill. Popular thing is to use Cursed Earth, but with that I need this special activation sigil, and this you can only find in dungeon chests, and I haven't found any of them yet, so I can't do that yet to get the Cursed Earth to spawn mobs. With the vanilla spawner, there's this thing called a spawner controller from Ender.io. But the thing is that needs a really high speed to run, 131 kilowatts. So that's not really happening soon because I need... Well, I could do that, but I would then need to still use like a tesseract or something, or an ender chest to get my ethanol from here to here, and I'd have to fix my ethanol setup first. So, yeah, I don't really know what to do. The other thing that I'm thinking of doing is a power spawner from Ender.io. The problem is, it's like pretty cheap to make. I could make it right now, but it requires energy to keep it running. So that means that I'd have to get some sort of power here. I have like my normal power setup right here. So I can like move some pipe so it connects to there, which would work. I could try to make a tesseract, I believe. I could make it, it's just, I don't know if it's worth it to make it this distance, so I'd rather use energy cables because it's not too far away. The good thing about the power spawner is that I can actually use, I can actually upgrade it to increase like the spawn range and speed and stuff, so it'll be faster than a vanilla spawner. I think I'll just put the spawner down for now, start the ritual, and I won't get blood when I'm not in this area here. So what I gotta do is to put some hardened glass here or something. I can use this dark glass here, which is wool and sand and glass, or I can use this. Where is it? Or I can use the dark clear glass from Ender.io here. Yeah, which is pulverized coal and sand. So that's probably a little bit cheaper. No, I don't actually have that much coal, so yeah, I'll probably stick to the dark glass because that just uses wool, and that's pretty cheap to get. So basically, it's like normal glass, except it doesn't let any light travel through. So on the other side, you'll be able to see into there clearly, but then it won't transfer any light. So I can basically look into the farm that way. Oh, it looks pretty cool as well. Do I have to use a... Yeah, and I don't even have to use a Silk Touch pickaxe for that, so that's pretty cool as well. So I'm going to craft as much as I can of this, and yeah, hopefully that's enough to cover the entire floor. Then I'll bring the spawner and we'll try to turn it on. Wow, that took a lot longer than I thought it would. So we've got all of the dark glass here covering this floor, and then in the center we're gonna put the skelly spawner, because you can see all the red crosses. That's where mobs can spawn. So we're gonna punch out all of the torches and then escape through our little hole over there. So you wish for the torches. Okay. I think I'm gonna start recording for this one so it's a little bit less laggy, then I'll come back once I've punched out all of the torches. Yeah, you can hear the skeletons are killing each other because I went down there and I think they accidentally hit me. So it's all good. I don't know what happened. But I need more. I need 50,000 before I can start murdering. But there were a lot of skeletons that spawned in there, so I think while I'm here, this is gonna work out just fine. So I'm just gonna get myself up to the right LP, and then I can start the ritual. Okay, you can see that I've hit 50,000 LP, which is the required energy for this ritual. What happened to my thing? Oh, I didn't go there. So I'm just gonna use the activation crystal, and then we should see it look cool. Ooh, rush of energy. See, okay, it's using my LP, and then you hear that? It's killing them. Let's put my orb back in here. See, it's filling up with LP. Okay, let's make it so that it returns to the network. That's cool. Okay, but wow, this is really cool. Yeah, this is sick. Yeah, okay, I need to change that to like a better spawner later on, but for now, this is great. And then I think when I upgrade this later, I'm going to put in some redstone lamps or something, so I can use redstone to turn this farm on or off. But that's super cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm slowly getting LP. That's really cool. Okay, so, thanks for watching. Next episode's going to be RotaryCraft. Goodbye.